everybody, how are you on this wonderful day? The title of this video is Twin Flames. Your twin flame is calling you to even deeper surrender. No one's concerned about how long it takes you or someone else to learn their lessons. It's okay if it takes a while to learn a lesson. You can look at other people, not for comparison, but even then, there's no possible metric for comparison for how you versus other people handle stuff. It's okay to take your time. Only you know what your lessons are like to work through. Other people will have their own stuff. You've got your own stuff. Your process is between you and the divine. If you're currently experiencing changes or challenges in your union, remember, your twin flame belongs with the divine. So it's safe to let go and surrender them to the divine. You belong with the divine too. So surrender yourself to God, because the divine brings... The divine belongs to you, and your twin flame belongs with the divine. Through God, you'll find them. The divine is the source of your joy. It brings you your lover, is your love. Send everyone to God. Release control. It can be scary, but control won't make your twin flame come any closer. Release them to God. Focus on the inner work. Resolve blocks with God and feel closer to your twin flame. Your twin flame is saying to you right now, you do you and I'll do me. That's their lesson. When you do you, it attracts them. It's safe for you to do you. And what do you need to do? Surrender, honour your desire. They're showing you how to do that too. You do you. We're all in debt to the divine who gave us everything in our lives. Have gratitude in your purpose of serving humanity in your own unique way, with the love of your eternal life. Continue to serve the divine as you walk the path and don't stop. It'll only feel nice where you are, even when you're in harmonious union, because you keep moving. Union and wealth and life purpose are all borrowed. They're a debt to God. If you keep moving, God will give you more credit, and we'll live on credit until perfect union or full enlightenment. God has faith in you that you'll continue to hold what you offer him. God entrusts you with more responsibility, and with faith you serve him. How does God ask you to serve him? By spending your whole life in surrendered service to God. Your whole life arises from these divine gifts that you receive in return. It's safe to be in this vulnerable and surrendered position. Sorry about that. I just got a little bit distracted for a moment. I got a message from my friend Drake from Diving into the Divine. Please check out his YouTube channel. He's brilliant. He does absolutely phenomenal readings, and that was what the message was about. Yeah, strongly recommend him. Anyway, we're going off topic. I'm getting a little bit warm as well, so let me take my jumper off. So, how can you trust God where God will never abandon you or ever let you be abandoned unless you vigorously choose abandonment? Be so vulnerable that you can't run away. You're God's design, you belong to him. Authenticity makes people trust you. That's what builds authority and reputation, not perfection. Don't judge yourself for your problems. Don't run for the hills because you think God will abandon you. It's always us abandoning us. Face down the scariest thing in your reality. The divine has always been in charge. He's perfect, but he's asking you to do your part. Serve the divine how she asks. Are you having a good time pursuing your dreams, growing what the divine planted in your heart? Don't disrespect or squander your divine gifts, and you get to be around the divine. Keep going, face down your fears. There's nothing to be afraid of. You don't belong in the world, you belong to God. Come closer to the divine and come closer to your twin flame. They're one and the same. If you choose to come close to God, you'll be blessed big time. You'll feel that divine love flowing through you. With that closeness comes a high price, your purification. You can only sustain that closeness when your mastery catches up. It takes away the ego. Society is a machine that responds to your input. It's okay. If you made a mistake, move forward. This is a system we're perfecting, appreciating the process. You can always forgive. Nothing can take you away from your divinity. That's inclusive of all your faults, fuck-ups, guilt, shame. You will make mistakes, celebrate them. Don't be afraid of the stuff that you're going through. Ask God to show you where you're missing the mark. You're totally and unequivocally free in God because you know God. You have all-knowing. Surrender. God is navigating. You won't know what you'll go through with your twin flame. Only God makes your twin flame happy as well. So choose God first and you emanate love to your twin flame. God will indicate when you're getting closer. The meaning you seek comes from a much grander act. The inner work matters so much. Don't be afraid of your high position in humanity. It's commending your power. If you want your desire, commit and demand it. Your twin flame won't do that for you. You create it through your own relationship with the divine, not with your person. Oh, that was needed. There may be two versions of you. One may be, for example, hey, I'm fabulous, I've got it going on. And the other version may be possibly a little bit nerdy or anxious, take it as it resonates. That's okay. You don't have to be the super human person all the time. Accept the nerd. The nerd has sweetness and innocence and eccentricity. The sexiest is also the nerdiest. Accept yourself for who you are. Don't ask yourself to be perfect. Don't place expectations on yourself. Be the superhero when you're in the mood. Don't put too much on your twin flame before they're ready. They need you to not put your anxiety on them. As soon as you do, they'll find new rules to be around you and they'll worm their way into your life. If they say sod off, they don't mean it. Own your nerd. Don't put it on them and they'll be so attracted. Because you're just what they want. The information leads you to the solution. Have self-respect. Don't be needy or controlling. Be okay with you as you are. This area wants to be handled. Don't give them what's not for them. It's a process. Have patience with yourself. Recognize your twin flame is being patient with you. The closer to God that you get, the stronger you'll be. It doesn't make you strong to be away from God. Appreciate the little everyday miracles that you experience, because they become big miracles. If you're not talking, what do you do with it? Yeah, the mirror exercise. And after that, the breakthroughs come. If your twin flame is with someone else, for example, what they're doing is exploring. Often when one twin decides to commit, the other starts seeing someone else. They know what's there with you, but a part of them may be scared or unclear, because it's a scary relationship to get this deep into. You may have yourself explored if somebody else was the right person for you. And that may have felt really, really bad, but the exploration makes you clear. But you honestly believe that God created a specific person especially for you, and then created some other person for them. It's true love for everyone, not just a lucky few. It's for everyone, you included. You may have to prove it to yourself. If this is the prison we're escaping from, then it's okay to take your time to prove it. Excuse me. It would change everything in your life if you did. The world has certain parameters certain rules for having a relationship, and if you follow them, you'll have a relationship. And that's not a happy thing. The world is a cruel thought system based on settling and the diminishment of your divinity. Are you going to settle or find out if this twin flame thing is real? Do you want to settle, or do you want your perfect love? It's a different price to pay. Can you find satisfaction the way the world offers? Have you tried it? How is your twin flame different to everyone else? You found the person with whom you can be completely satisfied with. It comes down to whether or not twin flames are real, because if you're unclear, your twin flame will be unclear as well, and they'll mirror that. You can't manipulate God to give you a twin flame. God won't prove they're real in the way that you want him to. But continue applying the inner work in all areas of your life. Love the divine first. If you want different results to the world, you require a different way of thinking. The world wants you to be part of its reality, and that sucks. Have faith. You must leave the world behind if you want your twin flame. Live life as one, with joy and presence within. This is far superior to the world's thought system. Keep believing in true love. Follow your heart constantly. Believe, move towards your desires. Okay, everybody, I'm going to end this message here. If you would like twin flame coaching or a personal reading, please check the description box below. I'll be very happy to guide you forwards in your own twin flame union. And on that note, I will say goodbye and see you in the next video. Bye bye.